her since she's been here. Well, I gotta give. Maybe hungry, but I have to thank her for saving me during times. Yeah, there's going out. Yeah, come. I mean, you just have to let that out. Yeah. Okay, I really am kind of hungry.
All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Jack Vassar Memorial Fund Auction 2018. All right, we have a lot going on tonight, so we don't want to delay, so a couple things. It's now too late to come up and stand and look at the stuff up there on this side of me, but the silent auction will be open over here on the side if you would like to come bid on these things throughout the night. We're going to end that before this ends. We're going to try to be done at 9 o'clock here. Sometime before 9 o'clock, we're going to shut all those down. When? That's our decision. So if you're waiting to the very end, that's a dangerous game to play. Also, if you're watching this on the internet, hey, we're glad to have you. You can't bid, all right? Sorry, we're not taking bids from the internet. We do an internet auction every year in October/November where you can bid on Jack Vassal stuff at that point in time, and you can also come here next year and bid then. All right, well, if you don't know what we're bidding on the Jack, on different items and things, and this is for the Jack Vassal Memorial Fund. This is a foundation that we started about 8 years ago in memory of my son, and it helps gamers in their time of need. A committee of various people in the industry. We have a website, jackvassal.org, where people can go there when something catastrophic happens to them. Their house burns down. Someone needs urgent medical care. Some extremely catastrophic, unexpected need, financial need comes up. And then we get together and we vote and we send them the money. That way we don't have to, it doesn't have to be this long, extended process. And we like to have that money sitting around to do that. And we use that money. I would say about, it's like 96%. It's a really high number. Eric and I are both in the committee. Of all the money that comes, goes. The only money that doesn't is administrative and tax stuff that we have to do. But the rest of the money, nobody on the board takes a salary, takes a cent from doing anything. We just have to pay to get taxes done and a few minor things. So all the money that you give goes to that. And I mean, we raise a lot of money each year, and I'm hoping that this year we raise the most money of all. And even if you're here just for the show, just to watch, thank you. If you're here to bid, thank you. I hope you're not here to get a deal, because you may or may not. There's a lot of stuff here, and there's some fantastic things here. I want to do a quick shout out to many of the people who donated things. Academy Games, AEG, Ape Games, Artipia Games, Big Potato Games, Board Game B, Brent Coford, Brotherwise Games, Calliope Games, Capstone Games, Card Caddy, Cephalofair Games, CGE, Cheap Ass Games, Simon, Cool Stuff, Daily Magic Games, Danny and Derek, Darryl Andrews, Dogmite Games, Floodgate Games, Game Toppers, Game Crafter, Gameland Games, Geeky Goodies, Jeff Engelstein, Gigamic Games, Grigling Games, GMT Games, Gray Fox Games, Colossal Games, Leader Games, Level 99 Games, Lindsay Enrico Cordova, Lucky Duck, Mayday Games, Meeple Source, Nauvoo Games, Oddbird Games, Passport Games, Patrick Havert, Pencil First, Quick Simple Fun Games, Restoration Games, Robert Burke, Serious Pulp, Sherry and Chuck Bazin, Slugfest Games, Stoneblade Entertainment, Stronghold Games, The Portal, me, Top Shelf Gamer, Richard Launius, and Tasty Minstrel Games. And if I did not mention it, I apologize, but there is a lot of people who donated, and we want to give a big round of applause and thanks to all these folks. All right, so we're going to be doing the auction. Our auctioneer tonight is Mr. Samuel Healy, who will be coming and auctioning off the different things. And our presenters are going to be Eric, Z, Mandy, and eventually Suzanne as the night goes by. But before we do that, the question might be, if I win an auction, how do I pay? Well, the answer is with money. But also, let's throw it over to our money table so they can explain how this works.
Hey there. So after you win, you would come over here and you could pay by cash or by card, or you can also start a tab. So if you start a tab, you would pay at the end of the night, but it still has to be paid today, and we'll hold your items over there for the tab. If you pay right now, you can take them right now. I think that's it.
Right. I don't think that is it. So we're just going to jump right into this. We're going to toss it off to Eric for the first. I'm going to go down there and start bringing lots up, and then we'll pass it off to our fantastic auctioneer, Sam Healy.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome. We're going to kick things off with a big box from AEG. This is the brand new Thunderstone Quest. You'll notice that the shrink wrap has been removed slightly. That's because designer Mike Elliott, just a few minutes ago, signed this copy. It's a very, very heavy box containing a whole lot of cards. And we have a smaller box, which is also quite heavy, which contains more cards. This allows you to play the epic version of Thunderstone with all the cards that are inside the big box. So let's kick things off for Thunderstone Quest from AEG.
All right, well, let's go ahead and start the, no, let me say this first. There is a first time for everything, including being an auctioneer. So, I may make some mistakes. If that's the case, just roll with it. Jeff was a great auctioneer, and he has some big shoes. I have some big shoes to fill. So
You'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be all right. All right, let's go ahead and start this off with, let's say $100. Does that sound good? I think we'll start this off for $100. So $100. Anybody? I've got one over here. I was pointing behind you. You want to go 110? All right, 110. Anybody else? 110. $110. All right, 110 over here. 120. Anybody? 120. 120 here. 120. Oh, we got a bid war. Bid war. 125. How about 125? 125. Come on, just another. Okay, 125. 125. 130. 130. 130. 130. 130. All right, we got 125 going once. 125. 130. Okay, 130 here. 130. 135, 135, 135, 130 going once, 130 going twice, $130 sold to the man in the red shirt.
All right, some fabulous items up next. Code names. It's the big size. Everybody wants this in their collection, right? And we also have Pulsar 2849. And guess what? Both are signed by the designers, so Vlada Shvatil and Vladimir Suchi. Everybody knows my feelings on space games, so if I love this game, you know it's good. All right?
I don't know about that. All right, so we got a giant-sized copy of Codenames and Pulsar 2849. What do you think is a good starting bid for this?
What'd you start the last one at?
100.
150?
150, the lady said. So here we go, $150 for two games. Giant Codenames and Pulsar 2849, both signed copies. 150? Going one. Okay, that's 150 right here. 160. 160. Anyone? 160. 160. 160. How about 155? 155.
Oh, you're getting a steal.
155. All right, $150 going once. 150 going twice. Sold.
All right, I think everybody's going to recognize this, making my job easy. Seventh Continent, sealed, brand new, extremely popular, quite heavy as well. Lots of cards in there. There's not a whole lot else to say about this one. It's a great exploration game, really fun, tons of content in the box. $100 or so would be a great starting place. I expect to see a lot of hands up for that beginning bid.
All right, Seventh Continent. We're going to start off with, I'm going to start with 75. I'm feeling a little generous. 75 right here, 75 right here, 75, 85. Okay, we got 100 right here for Mr. Lanius. 100, 100. 120 back here in the back. All right, thank you. 120, 130 over here. 130, so we got 140, 140 or higher. 140 in the red. All right. 150 back over here. 150, 160, anyone? 160, 160. Back here in the back, okay. 160, 170. 170. Anyone for $170? All right, 160 going once. 160 going twice. Sold. The man in the back.
Alrighty, folks, up next, we've got a beautiful copy of Feudum. This was a darling of Kickstarter for good reason. Not only is the box large, the game is large. Your table is going to be decorated with one of the most beautiful boards that you've seen in a long, long time. We've got hand management, we've got resource management and optimization, all with some really cool components involved. This is the base game, donated by Oddbird Games, designed by Mark Swanson. Really a stunner on anybody's table. If you like a little meaty, economic kind of game, this is gonna be for you. A lot of gameplay in this box right here.
Okay, all right, let's go with 80 bucks. How's that? $80, starting bid, $80. Anyone in the blue right here? 80 going up, and then now we have 90. Anybody? 90? $90 for Feudum. 90, okay, 110. He just upbid himself, I believe. That's very generous, thank you. All right, I missed something probably, but that's what it looked like to me. So
If you want to shout out a higher number,
110.
We'll take that anytime.
Anybody? 120 or more? 120 or more?
I'll also
120
point
or
out,
more.
quality components. This is one of the best productions that we saw at Kickstarter. I would know out of last year. This was really, really solid. It's a beautiful, beautiful production too.
$120. Anybody? We have 110 is the standing bid right now. 120 takes it. 110 going once. 110 going twice. Sold to the man in the blue shirts.
Next up, we begin the tradition of me reading an entire list of games. We've got a whole bunch of stuff from Quick, Simple, Fun.
You can't take a breath, right?
Artipia games. We'll start by breathing, and then we'll work from there.
Oh, wow.
So we have Rush and Bash. We have Celestia. We have Bubbly Pop, a copy of Muse, a copy of Knoxford, as well as 13 Ghosts and Treachery in a Pocket. You know what? This stack isn't big enough. We're going to add one more game from Griggling Games. We have a copy of Santa's Bag to add to the list as well. All this could be yours.
All right. What do you think?
Let's start it. Let's start this one low. $30.
Okay. $30. At $30, that game Muse alone should make you at least think about it, right? Okay, nobody got that. Anyway,
$100 already.
$30 where? Okay, over there. All right, 30. Oh, 100. Okay, I'm sorry. I was so confused by my own stupid joke. That's what it was. So 100. Stop clapping, James. You're not supposed to clap. That's $100. All right, 100. 110. 110. Anyone? 110. $110. 110. 100 is the bid. 110 takes it. 100 going once. 100 going twice. Sold.
All right. So Suzanne was very excited by this one. So we have a little picture.
Piece of paper
A piece
with
of
a picture
paper.
on it.
It's fabulous.
It's amazing.
So this is Tudor, and it's published by Academy Games.
Tudor.
Tudor?
Tudor.
What did I say? Tudor.
You said two-door.
Are we going to go there again? So this was recently on Kickstarter. Apparently it's fantastic. It was a Kickstarter exclusive. And what they're doing with this one is you are going to get the full Kickstarter version with the minis shipped directly to you. So we'll get your address afterward to make sure you get it. So, yeah. Tudor.
All right. Two-door. Tudor. All right.
I'm Canadian.
Tudor. So we're going to start this off with 75. How's that? $75. 75 for Kickstarter copy of Tudor. So that's 75 here. 85. 85. 75 is the bid right now. 85 takes it. All right, right here. All right, 85. 85 is the bid. 95 takes it. 85. 95. Anybody for $95?
If you haven't seen it, it's the one with the hands, and you get to put some rings on it, and it looks
Yeah.
fabulous, I've been told. There you go.
And Kickstarter exclusive
Kickstarter
minis. Yeah,
exclusive minis.
they showed this off at Academy at Origins, and it was interesting. We had a lot of, okay, we're getting a thumbs up down here. That's a bid?
Is that a bid?
That's
Oh,
a good
okay.
game. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So we have 85 right now, 85, $95, 95 or more, $95. 85 is the bid going once. 85 is the bid going twice. Sold to the man in the sunglasses.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we've got a very interesting item here. I'm picking up your microphone. I apologize. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the very first 2 badges to Dice Tower Con 2019.
Badges?
They need the badges.
We don't need no stinking badges.
Well, you do. Believe me, you're going to need them because they're going to sell out. We've had a fantastic year. I think you would all agree with me.
yes.
And next year, these are going to sell out. If you want the very first 2, this is your opportunity.
All right, so we have 2, count them, 2 badges for Dice Tower Con 2019. We'll start this off at $200.
Sounds
Let's
good.
go ahead and start with $200 for 2 badges. All right, we got 200 going over here, 210, $210, anyone? 210, 200 is, huh? All right, 250 over here, 250, 260 or more, 260 or more. What is included in this? Is it just the badges?
I believe this is just the badges, yes?
Okay. It's amazing, he says. All right, 250, I believe, is the bid that was
Hey, we
there,
fully
so
expect to sell out in 22 seconds.
260, 250 going once, 250 going twice, 250 sold. I'm sorry, I waited for you to sit down so that you could.
All righty, I think Tom's giving me all the Kickstarters, so I've got another beautiful sheet of paper that represents an actual full Kickstarter edition of Western Legends donated by...
This one is a fun one.
Yeah, donated by Colossal Games.
Colossal.
You know, really up-and-coming publisher that just started up recently, but they've got a pretty impressive docket underneath them already. This one's going to include the Good, the Bad, and the Handsome expansion. It's going to include the poker deck. It's going to include all of the Kickstarter exclusives that, at this point, you have missed out on officially, because that Kickstarter is long gone. So this is your chance to get back in and donate some money to a really amazing cause with Western Legends, the full Kickstarter edition, people.
All right, Western Legends full Kickstarter edition. We'll start this off at $80. $80, anyone? All right, down here in front, $80. You got 90? 90, okay. 90, 100. All right, we got 100 and 110, 110 down here, 110, 110, 110, 120. 120, anybody? 120? 120 over here, okay. 120, 130, 130, $130. All right, bid is 120, 130 takes it. How about 125? 125, 125, all right, down here, 125. 125 going once, 130 is the next one. 125 going once, 125 going twice. Sold to the man in front, $125.
So this next item comes from a wonderful game and hobby store in Connecticut called The Portal and the Time Machine. Tom once said just recently that when he is done reviewing board games, he wants to go into trains. When he retires, that is going to be his hobby. And they heard that and donated this item to the auction. This is a Marklin, as in Ticket to Ride Marklin fame, but this is where they come from. The Marklin Train Company. This is a starter set in the HO scale. It is a $170 value. And it's a great way to get into the hobby of model trains. Of course, I can't just auction off one item, so we're going to add from Mayday Games. This is Voodoo. So you can play and play with your trains. What do you say we start this off at, well, $150?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As a matter of fact, $150 for a startup set for the Marklin trains and Voodoo from Mayday Games. So $150 right here. $160 is the next bid. $160, 160, 160. Anybody? Tom's getting an early start on that retirement plan. So $160, $160, got 160, 170. Okay, 170 is the next one. 170 is one step up. Anybody back here? 170. $170 is the actual retail for that Markland set. So you're getting a free game, basically. 170. All right, 160 going once. Oh, it's 170? You did 170? Okay. I'm just bad with numbers. So that's why they picked me for this. So 170, 180. Anybody going to go at 180? Maybe that's why nobody was raising their hands. I was, all right, 180. Anyone? 180, 180. 170 going once. 170 going twice. And sold. $170. Are you kidding me?
She's doing the bit on purpose. No, I'm not a horrible person.
Yes,
It's
you
a bit.
are, Z.
Horrible.
It's heavy, okay? I'm not picking that up.
Do I even need to say what is in this box?
Well, yes, because they can't read what I can read.
Oh, they know. It is Gloomhaven. It is the retail version.
Retail
It's
version,
there.
that's correct.
And Tom has just mentioned to me that it will be signed by Isaac himself.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. And then we also have Santa's Bag. This is lovely, and this is published by Griggling Games. So a nice little treat to top off your large Gloomhaven purchase.
All right. We will not be shipping this for you, so just be aware of that. Gloomhaven retail version. What should we start this one off at?
I definitely think this is a 150.
150.
Come on, it's a lot of game.
Let's go with 100, just to be nice.
All right.
Yes, sure, that's fine. All right, $100 to start off the bid here. 100, we got 100 right here. We got 110 right next to him. All right. Are you guys friends? Maybe you should talk to each other, because if one of you. Okay, it's going to be your.
I've never,
All right,
never
so
had an
100
auctioneer try to lose me money before. I want them to fight.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just thought they might want to, think about it, muse about it. I came back to the joke. I'm sorry. $120. $120. 110 is the bid. 120 right here. We got 130 coming up. 130. 130. 130. Right. 130 right over here. 140. Anybody 140 right here? 140. Anybody else? 140, 150.
I called it.
All right, 150. Yes, you did, but we got there. We got there. 150, 160. Anybody 160 right here? 160, 170.
Nice.
170.
Signed. It's going to be signed. Lots of game.
$170.
It's for charity.
170. $170 is the next bid. So 170 right here. Okay, 180. Anybody back here? 180. He's being given the stink eye right now, but that's 190. Oh, 200.
Nice.
Oh,
Well
he upped the
done.
ante.
Well done.
240. All right, there we go.
Now we're
All right, now we're
talking.
gaining some traction
Yes.
here. Let's rev the engine a little bit. 250. Anybody? 250? 250. 250. I'm sorry? I can't recall. Yes, it won 5, no less than 5 Dice Tower Awards
Yeah.
last night. That broke the record.
Award winning, yes.
Yes, award-winning game. So it's at $250. No, 240 is the bid. 250 is what you can have it for.
Is this US?
250.
US dollars?
Of course it is.
Okay, just checking.
250 right here. 250, 280. All right, 280. He has given the universal sign for you, I surrender. So that's $280 is the bid. 290 is what you can have it for. 280 going once, going twice, sold.
Fantastic. Well done.
$280. Thunderstone.
Do you know what this is, Sam?
It's Thunderstone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tom Vassel's collection of Thunderstone Advance. In these two boxes, you will find everything.
Vassal DNA.
It's been Vasselized. It is everything that came out for Thunderstone Advance. However, I do have to mention, The man's favorite way to play is the epic mode. And so what you'll find in here is the ability to play epic mode with everything that came out. You cannot play regular Thunderstone with what's in here because there's so much. He had to cut some things for epic mode.
I threw them away.
Everything that came out, and I'm pretty sure of two things. First of all, Mike Elliott will sign it, I'm pretty sure. And two, if that's not enough to do it, I'm going to Santa's bag this bad boy up. Bam.
That's the way to do it.
Let's hear it.
All right, so complete. This is your clone Tom Vazel kit because it definitely has DNA from that family somewhere. If it's a hair or skin cells, I'm sure it's in there. So if you want to go down that road, this is your chance. So
we're looking for any mad scientist
yes.
bits. Mad scientist bits, anyone?
So what we've got, we want to start it off with what? Say
it was Tom Vasel's $60.
I was going to go with 50. So we'll start it off with $50. 50 right here in the back, Mr. Patzman. All right, $50. 60. Do we have 60 way back there in the back? Yes, ma'am. $60. 70 is the next bid. $70. All right, back here to Brian. $80 back in the back. Oh, you said 100. All right, $100. $100 way back there. 110. Okay, 110. 120 is the next bid or higher. 150 back in the back. 150.
You know, for that price, even Tom will sign it as well for that much.
$150, and so we have 160. 160 is the next bid. 160. Anyone? 160 right back here. 170 is the next bid. 170 or higher. 160 is current bid. 170 takes it. 160 going once. All right, 170 right here. 170. 180 will take it back. 180. 200. Okay, $200. $200. 210. We'll take it, Brian. Go ahead. No, I'm just. That's $200. So 200, and he has given the wave. So 200 going once. 210. We'll take it. 200 going twice. And sold. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No, he shook. Oh. 210. All right, 210. I'm sorry. He caught it. I did not. But that's why he's here, so he can catch what I don't see.
We'll make sure.
I am.
Good night, everybody.
Yes. That should have been much later. 210 is the bid. 210. 210. 220, we'll take it. 220, we'll take it. How about 215? 215. 215. All right, 215 over here. 215. 220, we'll take it. 215 going once. 225, he says. 225. 225. 230, we'll take it. 225 going once. 225 going twice. 225 sold.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we've got a copy of Santa's Bag up here for auction. It happens to come with the brand new expansion for Ascension, the quintessential deck building game with Dominion. Delirium right here, it is signed by the designers. And, oh, wait, I'm getting a message from the booth. Oh. Not only are you gonna get this little thing here right now, whoever wins this lovely expansion right here, signed by both of the designers, will also have their likeness incorporated into a card in the next Ascension expansion. In the future, not the next, thank you, in the future, not necessarily the next one. Your likeness in Ascension, beloved in thousands, in a promo card. Well, that's like an expansion. It's like a one-card expansion, Tom. Let's not get semantic here, okay?
All righty then.
All right, so if you want your likeness in Ascension, this is the way to make it happen. You get the expansion, it's signed, and you get Santa's Bag.
We'll start this off at $50. 150. Okay, we have a whole bunch of. How about 60? Keep your hands up. Let's do that. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,
Keep those hands up.
110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 200 over here.
There you go.
210, 220, 230. All right, 220 both. Okay, 300 right here. Woof. All right, 300. That's good. That's good. 310. Oh, I'm sorry. 325, 325 back there in the red shirt. 325, 335, 335 down here. 335, 345, 345, 335 going once. That is the bid.
Come on, folks. Think about all the houses
335
your
going
image
twice.
will be played in.
350 right here, 350
That's right.
in the back, in the red, 350, 360. Anybody 360, 350 going once, 350 going twice,
That's
360.
right. That's right. Your image
360
on a
up
promo.
here, 360 up
Extension.
here. 370 is the next bid, 370, 360 going once, 360 going twice,
Yep. This is rarefied
370.
territory, folks. This is a rare opportunity.
375, he says, 375. 385 is the next bid. 375 going once. 385 is the next bid. 375 going twice. 375 sold.
Congratulations.
Come on, you got to do it with just a single breath now. That's enough. This is worthy.
So we have a prize pack from Calliope Games. Here we go. We'll begin with Dicey Peaks, which is signed by Scott Alms, the designer, as well as the illustrator. We have Menu Masters, 3 courses, 4 stars, maximum fun. We have Suro. We have Running with the Bulls. We have Ancestry, a game by Eric Lang. We have Double Dominoes, and why not? Let's add a Mayday Games copy of Voodoo. It could all be yours.
You could tell when he started running out of air, couldn't you? About that second box, you started.
My pitch goes up slightly. Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
can
yeah.
tell.
All right. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Let's start this one off at $60. $60. $60, I'm sorry, $60. Here we go. $70 is the next bid. 60, 70. 70 right back here. 70, 80. 80 over here. Say 90. All right. 90, 100. Just keep them up. 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. They're like staring at each other. This is very intense. What did I stop at? 170. Okay. 170, 180 is the next bid. $180. It is at 170 right now. And you have it. You have it for 170. 180. Anybody? 170 going once. 170 going twice. And sold.
All right. So we all remember Tom's hammer, right? Well, we have a $100 gift certificate from Dogmite, and they are the ones who crafted this amazing hammer. And they have also crafted some other fantastic woodwork. So we have that up for auction as well as Santa's bag.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and start this off at $100. How's that?
That is fair.
$100 for a Dogmite certificate and Santa's bag. $100.
You too can have a hammer like Tom.
Where are we going? Where are we going? $100. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, how about let's go backwards then. 95. That seems strange because you're getting
does.
$100 and a game.
And it looks like they
Nobody
have
wants to
some
go $100 for $100 of
stuff.
Dogmite and a game.
Well crafted.
They have made amazing
Fantastic.
woodwork stuff. So, all right. Well, $100. Anyone? We'll go to 95 then.
This is all things you can use. Well, maybe not the hammer, but there are lots of things you can have made here.
90. First person to raise your hand is going to be the one. All right, there you go. $90 in the blue. So going once, going twice. Sold.
All right, got it first deal.
Got a $10 discount.
Exactly.
All right. Well, speaking of you might have noticed that I got a new big giant hammer to smash things with, and we have smashed things indeed. And I got a new hammer here at the convention, which I'm super excited about. But we have here the first hammer, the original Gavel Judgment, which I meant to auction off last year, but I forgot it. Maybe. This This has smashed more games. You could burn it if you win it.
And it now has Vassal DNA on it.
All righty, well, there you go. Get the original gavel of judgment. I'm sure Richard Launius will sign it.
All right, so the gavel of judgment, let's start this off at $25. I'm going to say that. Okay, 25 here, 35. Let's keep your hands up, I guess. If you're willing to go 25, 35. All right, just keep them up, 45. And let me know when they go down. 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. Still see a couple hands up. 105. 115. Oh, wait. 2 hands went down. So we got 105 right here. 105 is the bid. 115, we'll take it. 115 back. Okay, 115. Still 125. So you're going to take that at 125. And anybody else? 130. 500, he says. 500. And the man starts walking towards the table. That is the auction equivalent of dropping the mic, folks. 500 going once, 500 going twice. Sold to the man halfway to the table. I'm just saying, Tom, he got the last one that had your DNA in it, and he's got this one too. There's going to be an evil Tom somewhere in the future, I'm pretty sure.
Somebody's trying to clone you. I have a proposition for that gentleman. If he wanted that hammer so badly, well, folks, I have here for you a whole lot of unicorn poo.
Oh, here it goes.
This is unique. It's a legitimate, 100% verified unicorn fecal matter. And you're getting 13 of these, but that's not it. You're also getting...
It is not edible, by the way. It looks edible, but it's not.
I didn't think you had to specify that when I said fecal matter. But thank you, Sam, for helping me out.
You're welcome.
Besides that, you're also getting a couple of things that are made from it already, such as a necklace, if you'd like to wear the feces.
Who doesn't want to put fecal matter around their neck?
And earrings as well.
It's closer to your nose. Why not?
These are adorable. Scent-free, 100% scent-free. I should probably mention that, seeing as to Sam's making this weird. This isn't weird. It's unicorn poo. It's amazing. 13 of these. Yes. Yes. It's a lot of unicorn poo.
It
so
is.
Have at it. You can replace game bits with these. You can replace home decoration with these. Salad toppings, whatever you want.
All right. Okay. How many of those were in there? $13?
So
13?
there's 13 of these. Each one has 3, 6, 10. Yeah?
10?
If I can count.
So let's go ahead and start this off with $50, okay? Let's go with $50 with a box. Oh, okay. Robert has already raised his hand for $50. Okay, so $50 is the bid. Crystal down here is $60. 70. Back to Robert for 70. Anybody else for 80? Back to Crystal. 90. All right, 90 down here. 100 back here for Mr. Robert, and so we have 110. 110. Oh my goodness, 110. Okay, 110 here. 120 back here with Mr. Robert. Burke on 130. Anybody for 130? Okay, he's upbidding himself. He's a wild man, folks. $140. $140. 130. Okay, he did it again. We're not going to judge, but that's kind of strange. $150. 150 for Mr. Robert Burke. 150. It's actually at 140. 150. We'll take it from him, unless he would like to take it from himself. 150 right here. 150. 160. 160. Okay, that's how it's supposed to work, Robert. Good job. You're catching on. 170. 170. 170. It is at 160 right now. 170 takes it. 170, your complete collection of unicorn poo. There we go. Once, twice, and sold for $160.
Whatever's coming back.
All right, folks, generously donated by the Jeff Engelstein. the mind, the master behind all things game design, game mechanisms, the host of the Ludology podcast, the host of the game tech segment that you've heard for years on the podcast. He's donated this bundle of Jeff Engelstein and Engelstein Family Specials. We've got a full copy of Dice Duel with this expansion signed by both of the designers. We have Dragon and Flagon signed by the designers. This is, of course, the game where you get cardboard tables and mugs that you get to fling at each other, which I certainly enjoy doing. And then, of course, a copy of his book about game tech that compiles his game tech segments, signed by him as well. Jeff is at the convention right now if you want any additional personalization. He didn't give me permission to say this, but I'm saying anyway. He will be happy to further personalize these items for you if you can track them down.
You just putting them out there.
Dun, dun, dun. So this whole bundle is up here for you from Jeff Engelstein.
All right, let's start with $60. All right, let's start with $60 back here. All right, 60 here, 70 over here, 70 and 80. Anybody? 80 over here, 80, 90, 90 back in the back somewhere. You got somebody? Okay, okay, 90 back there, 110. I'm sorry, 100. Let's go with 100, 100, 100. Bid is that? Okay, 100 right here. 110? No? All right, so 100 right here. 110 in the back. Okay, 110 back there. 120, 120. Anybody? 120, 120. 110 is in the back.
You want to be the person to get to go up to Jeff and say you bought his bundle. Pick his brain on all the good game design goodness.
110 going twice. Sold to the lady in the green sweater.
Next up from Ninja Division and Soda Pop Miniatures, we have a pretty much everything available for a game called Rail Raiders Infinite. We have the base game. We also have the Good, the Bad, and the Bot expansion. We have the Old Time Religion expansion. You can see through the window some lovely little minis that come with that. And why not, let's add, from Griggling Games, Santa's Bag. So, it's a Santa's bag you can put all this minis in.
It's red, white, and blue. It's very, very festive and patriotic. All right, so let's go ahead and start this off with $75. 75 here. 85, 85, 85 in the bag, and green, 85, 95, 95, $95, 95, 95, anyone, 85 is the bid, 85 to the man in green, 85 going once, 85 going twice, 95 right here, 105 is the next bid, 105 is the next bid, $105, 95 is the current bid going once, 105 takes it, 95 going twice, 95 sold.
All right, one of my personal favorites. I can lift it here. Vinos, and this is by Vital Lacerda, and it's published by Eagle Griffin Games. If you like making some wine, this is the game for you. And then finish off your evening with Voodoo by Media Games.
Wine and voodoo. That's a combination in and of itself. All right. So let's go ahead and start this off with 75 as well. That deluxe edition for Vino is a huge box. 75 right here. 85.
And it is the deluxe
85.
edition.
85. 95 right here. 95. 105.
I paid 160
Over
of
here.
my Canadian
105.
dollars for this.
Okay, 105, 115. 115. 115 right here. 125. 125 here. 125, 135. 135, 135. 135, okay, 125 was you, correct? All right, 125 going once, 125 going twice, sold.
All right. Next up, we've got a starter set of A Song of Ice and Fire. This is a Cool Mini or Not, or CMON Limited product. You're getting the entire starter set there, signed by the designer. So right now, we've got over here the signature for Mr. Michael Chanel. Eric M. Lang is somewhere in the building. He will also personalize the box for you. So you're getting the whole thing signed by both designers. A miniatures game. Sam,
Yes.
You've played it. You've
Yes,
enjoyed
I've played
it.
it many times. Well, I think 3 or 4 times at this point. It's a great game. Great game.
There you
Very
go.
fun. A lot of fun. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start this one off with 90. Let's start with $90. 90 right here, 100, 100. Okay, somebody said 200 over there. Okay, thank you. All right, 200 is where the bid is now. 210, we'll take it. 210, we'll take it. All right, 210 right here. 220, 220, 220 over here. 230, 230, 230, 240, 250, the man says. Such a mean guy. 250, 250, 260. Anyone? 260, 270, 270, 270. Just kidding, James, you're not mean. 270. Anybody? 270, 260 going once. 260 going. 270.
You got over it. There you go.
270 to 300. All right, she upped the ante on you. 300 going once. 310 takes it. 300 going twice. 300 sold.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was just so excited about all these things. Hi, Sam. How you doing? All right. Tom graced me with a fabulous Northwest package. These are a huge set of games from some wonderful Northwest publishers, both Pencil First Games as well as Daily Magic Games. I can't even lay it all out. We got Villages of Valeria, Quest of Valeria, Herbaceous, Murder of Crows, Siblings Trouble, and the fabulous Sunset Over Water, including the promo pack, all by Northwest Publishing Houses. Fabulous little games here, portable, but a lot of gameplay packed in there, and really beautiful art in all of it.
Okay, that's 6 games with a promo pack, so let's go ahead and start with $70. How's that? $70 for a pack of 6 games plus a promo pack. 70 right here in the red. $80. Anybody? 80 back here in the green. 90. 90 up here. Anybody for 100? 100. 100 right here. 110. 110. Anybody? 110. 110. 110. 100 going once. 100 going twice. Sold to the man in red. Wait. He caught it. He caught it. Okay. What was it? 110.
There you go, Marie.
110. That's why they're here, folks. I can't see everything, and I've got these big lights in my eyes. So, all right, so it's 110. 120 is the bid then. 120.
Herbaceous also has a promo pack. I missed that.
110 going once. 110 going twice. Sold.
The stacks are getting more precarious. Thank you, Z.
You're very welcome.
So this is a pack of games from Big Potato Games, which you can see from the stuffy plush potato. That is included in the pack right here. We also have a game called OK Play. Play anyone, anywhere. It says it's for ages, I looked at the bottom here, 8 to 122, which is oddly specific. We have Bucket of Doom. We have Can of Squirms. We have a very difficult to read, The Chameleon. You can barely see that right there. We have Voodoo from Mayday Games. I don't know how that got in there, but it's part of the pack. Truth Bombs, the explosively honest party game, and also Scrawl, terrible drawings, ridiculous guesses.
All right, so we got 7 games. All right, before we get started with this one, we do have a little bit of an administrative announcement here. We're having trouble spotting our spotters because of all of the people that are standing up in the back of the room. We certainly don't want you to leave. If you could possibly make your way to a seat as near to you as conveniently possible, we would certainly appreciate it. That would make our spotters' job a little bit easier. We certainly appreciate it. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 party-ish games.
And don't forget the plush.
And the plush. 7 party-ish games and the plush. Let's start this off with $50. 50, starting over here. 60. $60. Anyone? 60. Right over here. 70. 70. Right here. 80. 80. Anybody? 80. 70 is the bid right now. $80. $80. 80. All right. 80 right there. 90. $90. 80 is the bid. 90. Anyone? 80 going... Okay, 90 right here. Okay, 100. 100 is the next bid. 100 is the next bid. $90. $90 going once. $90 going twice. Sold to the man in the green cast.
Wait, hold on. Hang on. Let me do my job. Give me the potato. Okay, play.
You want it? You got, okay.
All right, we got it.
All right, so
Too cute.
2 games here from a fellow Canadian, Daryl Andrews. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. We have Oregon or Oregon, however you would like to pronounce. Jeez.
It's Oregon. Oregon, right? Oregon.
Do you do your
Yeah,
thing,
Oregon.
Mandy. Do your thing.
The Oregon Trail. It's the new version. That'll distract you. You were really adamant about it. I love it. We'll talk after. Okay, and Sagrada. And both of these will be signed by Daryl. This is the only copy right now. This is the one he brought with him.
Oof.
It's the new version, only one.
special.
You're darn right. And he will sign these both for you here today.
All righty. So we have the Oregon Trail, Sagrada. I have not played the Oregon Trail. I have played Sagrada. Great game. So let's go ahead and start these off with $50. I think that's a good.
Oh,
all right.
wow.
So 50, 60, 200. All right. Brian signs a 200, 250 in the back, 250, 260, 275, 300, 300, 310, 310, 310, 320, 325, 325, 325, 335 will be the next one. 325 going once, 325 going twice. Sold, $325.
Nicely done.
All right, now we got something that is unique.
That's cool.
This is the only of its kind in the world that ever has been and ever will be. In this box for the last months and months, Fireball Island prototype has traveled across the country. J.R. Honeycutt drove it all over the place and play tested this with all sorts of people, and everyone who play tested it signed it. We're talking like almost every big name designer you can think of, small time video people like me. You get to put a star by your name if you sign, if you won. My name has no star.
Neither does mine.
Jason's name has a star on it here.
Yes, of course it does.
There's a ton of these. If you get this case, and again, this is a one-of-a-kind thing. If you get this, you also get the full pledge and the full, with all expansions of Fireball Island when it comes out. All right, so this is really, I mean, we're really thankful for Restoration Games. They told me about this months ago. He thought it was a cool idea. I think it's an amazing idea. So you should start this one at least $300.
So think about this as like a custom carrying case for Fireball Island.
Which
that
comes
you're
with it.
going to be getting with it. So we're going to start this off, the boss man said it, $300. We're going to start with okay, 500, we'll start at 500 then, thank you. All right, 500, let's go with 550. Anybody else? 550 down here, 550, 600. 600 back in the back. 600, 650. 650, how about 625? 625. All right, 625, 650. 650, 650, all right. 650, 675. 675. 650 going once. 650 going twice. I'm sorry, 675. We have Brian, he did that grudgingly. Just letting everybody know that. 675, so it's now up to 700. 900 from up here in front. 900 from up here in front. 925? Anybody want to take it from her? 925. People shaking their head. All right, 900 going once. 900 going twice. Sold. Oh, here it goes.
For just a second.
All right. Here we, oh,
Thank you so much.
now it's 920.
You heard the story. You heard the very true story about this, but what wasn't mentioned is that our very own at Restoration Games, our very own Restoration Games, J.R. Honeycutt took this on a multi-day, month-long tour, went to dozens and dozens of game shops, poured his heart and soul into this tour that made Fireball Island such a success. I know you all out there know about this game and are excited to play it with your friends and family, but this case is incredibly special, and I appreciate everybody's interest in it, and I hope that you still pick up Fireball Island separately, but this is a case that we couldn't let go, and it only belongs with one person. So I'm proud to buy this case and purchase it and donate all these funds to the wonderful Jack Vassell Memorial Foundation. But really, this case is for J.R. Honeycutt, who did all of that work for the tour. If you saw J.R. on the tour, you know how hard he worked on it. He deserves this. It belongs with him. So this is for you, J.R. Okay? Restoration loves you and appreciates you.
All the feels. All right, that's cool. Bring it up. Let's go, man.
I had so many jokes. I can't follow that. So,
Hey, more poop. Huh? Oh, it's the same poop. This is recycled unicorn
little
poop.
known fact, sometimes unicorn poo returns to its point of origins, which sounds weird. Don't think about it too hard. But not only are you getting, again, 13 of these, the earrings, the necklace, but we're going to kick it up a notch this time.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to sprinkle a little voodoo on this.
Oh. Shouldn't we be careful with how much voodoo we sprinkle on things? I mean,
On unicorn poo, it's perfectly
we don't want
safe.
the poo to animate, do we?
Here we go. Unicorn
Okay.
poo meets voodoo.
Unicorn poo meets voodoo. So we're going to start this off with, it's got voodoo on it now, so it's a little bit more valuable. Let's go with 60.
Absolutely.
$60 right here down in front, 60, 70 in the back. Is that all right? 70, 80, 80, $80, 80 down here, 90. Anybody 90? 90. This voodooized, okay, unicorn poop. All right, so that's $90. Anybody 100? 100. $100. 100. 90 going once. All right, 100 in the back. 100. Number 110. 110. Anybody 110? 100 going once. 110. Anybody to take it from Mr. Robert Berg? 110. 100 going twice. Sold.
All right.
All right, this one, I don't know, man. I'm pretty envious of this one up here. All right, folks, we are looking at a long out-of-print copy in shrink. A little bit ripped there, but who cares, because we are looking at a copy of Roads and Boats, the Splotter Classic Pick Up and Deliver. If you want a meaty sandbox pick up and deliver game, this is the one for you. If you're not familiar with it, if you think about a game called Food Chain Magnet, we've got the same design set up here. It's intense, it's heavy, it's rewarding. I am very angry at myself that I didn't buy it years ago because I thought the art on the cover was not maybe my favorite. But now, years later, I have so many regrets, and I love this little donkey so much. Sam, he's adorable.
Oh, what oh, that donkey.
The
Okay.
burro.
The burro.
This is it, guys. This is really hard to find. It goes for mucho dollars on BGG or on eBay. It's brand new in shrink. Roads and Boats, Splotter Edition, 4th edition. Massive box right here for you.
Okay, let's start the bidding at $100 for the Roads and Boats. We have 100 right here. Anybody else?
Whoa.
110. 110 right back here. 120. 120. Anybody? 120. 120 over here. 200 over there.
That's what we're talking
200
about.
over there. 210. Anybody? 210. $210. Bid is at 200. 210 right here. 220. 220. 220. 220 here. 230. 230. 240. Anybody 240? 230 is the bid. 240 to take it. 230 going once. 230 going twice. 240. 240. So, no, you had 240, didn't he? I have 240. You have 240. 250 then. 250. 250. 240 going once. 240 going twice. 250 right here. 250. Too busy beating your chest there, James. Good job. 250, 260, anybody? 260? 260, 250 going once, 250 going twice. 260. I guess that's, that's just rewards. But 260, 270, 270. Got it? 280?
Yeah.
280? Huh? He said 300. Okay, there you go. 300, 310. 300. 300 going once, 300 going twice. Sold. Take a deep breath on this one, buddy.
These are also from Calliope Games. Here we go. 12 Days, UGG, Roll For It, Thieves, Capital City, Santa's Bag, which isn't from Calliope Games, Shutterbug, and Sorrow of the Seas. I don't know how that got in there, but it's part of the group anyway.
Well done. Well done. He's warming up because this is not the largest stack that he will see tonight.
No.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9, 10, 11.
8.
Oh, sorry. No, no, no.
8, yes, that's right. All right, so we have 8 games. Let's start it off with $60. How's that? $60, 170, and the right behind you, I guess. And the white shirt, 70 is okay? Yes, 80? 80? Anybody? $80. $80, that's $10 a game, y'all. $80. 90 is the bid that's coming up.
Shutterbug is a Mike Elliott design, by the way.
Oh, there you have it. All right, so we have $80 right now going once. 90 is the bid to take it, I believe, yes? $80 going once. $80 going twice. Sold to the man in the white shirt.
All right. Well, this is Petrichor. So these are from 8 games, and we'll start with Petrichor. These are my tiers for not winning the last auction, so you can help me out here. But this is Petrichor. This is a really actually very pretty game. Lots of rain and making clouds. We have the Great Dinosaur Rush. And finally, Martin Wallace game, MOA. Oop, wrong side of the screen there.
That's good.
All right, nice collection here. And we also have some promotional items for Petrichor, some tiles, and the expansion for Petrichor. There we go.
All right, so that is 3 base games and an expansion, some promos. So let's go ahead and go with $80. How's that? We'll start off with $80. 80 right here. You have 90 anywhere? 90? 90 over here. We have 100, sir. Did you want 100? Yes, okay. 100, 110. 110 down here, 110. Anybody else? 120. 120 at the table, okay. 120 at the table. 130. 130 down here, 140. She still has her hand up, so 150. All right, 150 down here. $150. 160 is the next bid. 150. 160 right here. 170. Anybody? 170. 170. 170 here. 180. 180 is the next bid. 170 is the current. 180. Anybody? 170 going once. 170 going 180 right here.
You're getting a good set here.
Okay, $180 here. So we have 190 over here. All right, 190. 200. 200. Anybody 200?
This plays really well at 2-player if you're 2 players.
200. 190 going once. 190 going twice. Sold.
All right.
All right, before our next item, actually, if we could have the gentleman who won the previous bid for the Calliope lot, you're still expected over at the table. Please make your way over there. But with that out of the way, we're taking a look here at a lovely lot of Imperial Settlers. You're getting the base game. You are getting the 3 small expansions. We didn't start the fire. We didn't start the fire.
It was always burning.
3 is a magic number. Come on, do it.
No.
Okay. And this one, this is, you know, that's why, Sam, that's why. Why can't we be friends?
That's probably true.
That's going to fall, guaranteed. And you also get a playmat.
All right, so we have basically an entire set here, right, of Imperial Settlers with a playmat. So this is a pretty cool thing. What do you think, about 75?
I would pay a lot more than that because I adore the game. Oh, even when that happens.
Fell. All right, so let's go ahead and go with 80 then. That's not a lot more, but you know, it's more. So $80 right here, $90. Anybody? $90 here. You have 100 back here? Yeah? No? No? Okay, so 90 right here. 100? Anybody? 100 over here. 110? 110. All right. 120? 130. 140. 50?
By the way, Ignacy Chevicek, the designer, is in the building. I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, he will sign it for you. Just to throw a little dust on there.
All right, so we are at $150 right here. 160. 170 over here. 180. 180. All right, so, okay, 180, 190. 190. Okay, 200. 200 is the next bid. 190 is the current. 200 to take it. $190 going once, $190 going twice. Sold to the man in green.
Okay, everybody, we've got something really special coming up here right now. And it's not the Santa's bag that I just dropped. One sec. The display is so important. All right, let's make sure we got a camera live. Can we make sure we get a nice close-up shot of this beautiful original piece of art? Now, some of you may not be aware, but our very own Danny and Derek of Board Game Breakfast, You Bet Your Bippy, is a fabulously talented artist, and they got it in their little hearts to make a beautiful piece of art inspired by Dice Tower Con. If you are on the Facebook group, this may already look familiar to you because it was shared, and some of you even have it as your avatar right now because it is just that beautiful. This is an original. This is the piece of watercolor art done by Derek himself. It is gorgeous. If you have not taken a look, if you are unsure about this, sneak on up here and take a closer look. The colors, the detail, the artistry is phenomenal. It is a one-of-a-kind artifact of Dice Tower Con 2018. It is our unofficial but official piece of art for the year. I highly recommend that you check this out. It's framed, ready to hang on your wall. It is gorgeous. It is stunning. Thank you, Derek, for donating it. We really appreciate it.
And let's see, this is artwork. This is somebody who put a lot of time and effort and expertise into this. So we're gonna start off with $100. So $100 right here, 110. Anybody? 110, it's okay. 120 in the back somewhere. Do we have somebody in the back? Okay, 120 in the back, 130. Okay, I'm sorry, 150, okay. 150, anybody else? 160. Back here, 160, 170. Yeah, just keep your hands up. I'm gonna go ahead and start rattling, counting by tens. 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 260 is where it's at right now. 260 is where it's at. 260 going once. 270 right here.
That's right, one of a kind.
270,
Watercolor,
280.
hand done.
280, back in the back. 290, anyone? 280 is where it's at right now. 280, 290 right here. 300, 310. Okay, 310.
And a new warrior
320. 320, 330. Anybody? 330, 320 going once. Got it up. Okay, 330, 340. Is it 340 to you? Okay, 340. Once, 350, 360, 70, 80, 90, 400,
That's right.
400, 410, 420, 430. All right, 440,
One of a kind.
440 going once, 450, 500, she says. 500, 510. 510, 520, 520 going once, 530, 540, 600, she says. 625, let's go that route. 625, 625, 650, 675, 650 go, okay, 675, 700. Once, twice, sold.
Good job, good job.
Just a quick note from the payment desk. They do accept both cash and credit cards. There have been some questions about what they accept over there. Next up for me is just one big box. It's Escape, the Curse of the Temple, one of the great cooperative dice-rolling real-time games of the last few years. This includes a whole bunch of stuff. Not only the base game, also Module 1, Curses, Module 2, Treasures, Module 3, Illusion Chambers, Module 4, Special Chambers, Module 5, Quest Chambers, Module 6, Characters, Queenie's The Pit, Queenie Doomed, Queenie the Fountain. And why not Voodoo from Mayday Games.
That's what you're escaping from, is the voodoo. The voodoo that you do so well. Yes. All right, so we have Escape, the big box, and voodoo. Let's start this off with $80, shall we? $80, anyone? All right, $80 right here. 90, $90, anyone? 90, 90? $80, okay, well, here it goes, $80 going once. How about 85? Anybody got an extra? Okay, thanks, you're so generous. 85, 90, all right, 90, 95. Anybody, 95? Okay, cool, thank you. 95, back to 100, all right, $100. One Benjamin, just one Benjamin, okay, that's fine. $100 going once, going $100 going twice. Sold.
All right, we've got dragons and caves and goblins.
Oh my.
Oh my. So we have Vast, the fearsome foes. Vast, the Crystal Caverns mini expansions. We've got some miniatures. And then you have the base game, Vast Crystal Caverns. Now this is great. A variety of characters you can play in the game. I've done a playthrough of this and I really enjoyed it. I love this new expansion with the miniatures, which I haven't tried yet, so very exciting stuff. And this is from Leader Games. Oh, I almost forgot. And Voodoo.
Voodoo's in everything tonight. I
It
don't know
is.
why. It's kind of scary. All right, so we have a complete copy, I guess you could call it, of Vast, the Crystal Caverns, and Voodoo. So let's go ahead and start this one off with $75, shall we? $75.
Deal.
We'll start over here, 75, 85. Anybody? 85 over here, 95 over here, 95, 105, and over here, because we had 95 over here, 105 back here. All right, 115, 115, 115, right here? 115 right here, is that right? Okay. 115, 125, 125. Crystal over here, 135 in the back. Are you 135, sir? 125. He was 125. Crystal was 125. I saw her first. I apologize.
Plays 1 to 5.
Okay, 135 then. All right, 135, 135. $135. Going 145, 145.
You're gonna love it, Crystal.
155.
Ah,
165. Anybody? 165.
it's got your name in it.
155 right now. 165. We'll take it. 155 going once. 155 going twice. Sold.
I get to keep talking about things I love.
Oh my goodness.
And I love.
He loves unicorn poop. You didn't know that, but he did.
I do. But also, Arkham Horror, the card game. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have quite a few goodies. We're going to have the beginning of the Forgotten Age arc story of the game. So you get that for the game. You are getting the first pack for that as well, the standalone pack for that. This one called Threads of Fate. You get the brand new Labyrinths of Lunacy. This is a unique standalone scenario, very interesting, very outside of the box for the game.
That's where I want to go vacation.
The even newer Return to the Night of the Zealot. This is brand new. And you are going to get on top of that a very cool bag. You're going to need one of those for your tokens. And from Top Shelf Gamer, a complete set of replacement tokens. These are sculpted. You are getting your little skulls and your brains and your hearts and all that good stuff. Those hearts look rather realistic. So you're getting a whole set of those to replace the original cardboard bits in the game with custom pieces. Let me hold those steady so you can get a good look at those. There you go.
Yummy.
A fantastic, fantastic game.
All right, so you are the Arkham Horror TCG expert in the studio. So what are we going to start this one off at, Bubba?
Probably this alone is worth $60. It started at 80, all of it. How about that?
$80. Okay, $80 for this Arkham Horror lot. 80. Okay, all of them. If you're ready for 80, go ahead and stay. Keep them up. 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 230, 220. All right, everybody went down on 220. All right, 230, 240, 250, 260, 260 it is right now. 270 takes it. 260 going once. 270 in the back. 280, 280. All right, 290. All right, 300 he said. All right, so 300. 300 going once. 300 going twice. 310. Okay, we've got it up here. 310. 320 takes it back. 320 going once. 320. Okay, 320. He took it. Okay, that's right. 330 now. 330. 320 going once. 320 going twice. Sold. Are you going to do what Eric does?
I could never even attempt to do what the magic there does. All right, we've got a massive bundle of games from some really fabulous publishers, including Level 99 and Cheap Ass Games up here. We've got quite the bundle, so give me a second here, folks. So we've got the pairs, Name of the Wind deck, we've got the card game, Get Lucky, we've got TAC, Kill Dr. Lucky expansions. We got everything. We got the TAC board in there. We got the retail TAC. But some of the special things that you get along with this bundle right here, and I'm going to dump them out, you get these really awesome coins. So here's the TAC commemorative coin right here. It's really, really cool. It's got a hole punched in it. You can wear it as a wearable if you want to. It also comes with the Kill Dr. Lucky and Get Lucky commemorative coins as well. These are really awesome little coins right here that were exclusive with Kickstarter. So you've got those. The pairs deck on how to teach all the different games, both the Secret Lair of Dr. Lucky and the Haunted Mansion Dr. Lucky boards as well. We've got Santa's bag, because who doesn't love Santa and who doesn't love bags? But we also have this fabulous stuff from Level 99 Games for BattleCon, which is a fabulous battling two-player game. We've got the player mats, dose of them in here, which, you know, are floppy and really hold up really well when I have only two hands up here. So we've got both the Fate of the Indines and the War of the Indines bundle with the mats. We've got the Noir deck up here, and I want to highlight this little one right here, Resistor, fabulous two-player game that Level 99 published. This is highly underrated as a two-player game. I love this game. It's really good. If you haven't played Resistor yet, this whole bundle's worth it right here. I highly recommend you get it just to give Resistor a try. But all of these fabulous things in a single buck. I mean, geez, I don't, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's a lot there.
I can't count that.
There's a
right
lot
now.
there,
I'm
so
tired.
we're going to start this off at $90. Okay, let's start with $90. That seems like a steal. $90 right here. 120. Somebody said. Who said 120? Okay, in the blue. 120. 130. Anybody? 130. 130. All right, in the green. 140. 140. 140. 140, 130 is the bid. 140, anybody? 140, okay, 140 right here. 150, 150, got it. 150, 160 is the bid now. 150 going once. 150, 160 right here. 160, 160, 170 is now the bid. 160 going once. 160 going twice, and sold to the man in blue.
I don't know how I got the tidier pile on that one. This is a collection of games from our friends at Stronghold Games, including some brand new titles. In fact, most of these are brand new. Well, let's start with the bottom. We got Kitchen Rush, which is a great real-time cooking game. We've got Steamrollers, a roll and write train game. We've got Paper Tales and the Paper Tales Beyond the Gates expansion. We have Gold Fever, hashtag Tom Vassell doesn't like fun. We have Voodoo from Mayday Games. We have Whoosh, Bounty Hunters, and the children's memory game Memoir. It's a lot of stuff, and a lot of it's brand new from Stronghold Games.
Yeah, it is. All right, so let's go ahead and start this. This is a pretty big lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. And those are some new ones, as he said. So let's go ahead and start this lot off at $100. $100. All right, so we have multiple hands up, multiple hands, so just keep them up. 110, 120. Let's skip on up to 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. All right, we have 200, 210, 210. All right, 210 over here is the bid. 220 will take it. 210 going once. Oh, I'm sorry. 220 over here, and way in the back. 230. All right, 230. 240 will take it. 230 going once. 240 in the back. 250. 250 is the bid. 260 will take it. 250. 260. All right, 260 is the bid. 270 right back. 270, 280. 270 is the bid going once. 280 can take it. 270 going twice. Sold.
Right. Well, thank you. If you don't have Gloomhaven,
Such a gentleman. He carried the mic. That's great. It's awesome.
that's true. Actually, I didn't think about that.
Sorry, I had to point that out. That just did not look. I mean, he was literally like, I'm helping so much.
Just shows how strong I am. All right. Well, we have another copy of Gloomhaven. If you don't have it, well, here's your opportunity to get a copy. And Isaac will sign this one too. And maybe if you throw in Santa's bag, he may sign that as well.
Now, I'm reading the side of this box, and this box reads differently than the last one, and I
It
just want to make
does.
sure that
Oh,
it's correct.
I didn't
The
even
earlier
see
one was
that.
the retail version of Gloomhaven.
This is with
This says
minis.
Kickstarter version with miniatures. So
Even
this
better.
is slightly better, because miniatures do that to board games.
I would have to agree.
They make them just slightly better.
Exactly.
All right, so let's go ahead and start this one off for $150. 150. We got 150 right here. 300.
like
Did you just wake up, sir? Because that's what that sounded like. He was like 300. That's great. That was awesome. I loved it, but I just wanted to point out. 350.
Wow.
You just bid yourself up, I think, but that's fine. We'll take it. Oh, he said it. Okay, 350. 350 right here. 375. Anybody?
I think we need to do that with
375.
the same fervor. That was fantastic.
375. Anybody? 350 going once.
Signed, Kickstarter,
Yes.
minis,
So 350 is the current bid.
will be
375.
signed.
We'll take it.
will be signed.
350 going once. 350 going twice. Sold. Sweet dreams, sir.
Maybe we could auction off one of the trophies he won with us. All right, you may have seen us carrying these around. This is the new Dice Tower official bag. It's the game canopy. This is an amazing bag. I kickstarted these and used them before we had our logo put on them. These are going to be for sale eventually on the Game Canopy site, but we brought a couple ones here, one's over there. Really, this is my favorite gaming bag. I use these all the time. It zips open down the side. With Velcro.
Ooh.
It opens like that.
Yeah, I've got my own if anybody wants to take a closer look at it. Anybody?
If you win Z's, you can get all the games inside.
This one's not for bit.
And then you just stack the games up. Anyway, this is one of the first ones we have, the Game Canopy Dice Tower Edition.
There you go. My bag just got pet.
Tom, 50?
Sure, if you want to go that low.
Oh, okay. He said if I want to go that low. So we'll start off with 40.
No, it comes up just like that, but you could.
All right, we've got a whole bunch of hands with 40, 50,
you want.
60. Keep them up. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. All right, so we have, okay, we got two at 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210. All right, so it's at 210, 220, 220 going once, 230, 240, 240, 250. Oh, she's balking. 260, 260, 260 going once, 260 going twice. Sold to the lady in red.
You know, folks, it's very rare that this happens, but every now and then, Unicorn Poo returns yet again. This last time this happened
with a
was
vengeance, Mandy said. That's
with a
not
vengeance.
Good.
Yes. I agree. Do I need to show this again?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. I got
guess
one
so.
yes. That's enough.
I guess so.
Unicorn Poo. More of the poo. Poo cubed.
More lambus bread.
Poo poo. I'm done. Voodoo.
And Santa's bag.
Santa's bag.
Because
That's
you know
what we do, folks. We up the ante.
That's right. Because you know Santa uses voodoo to do all that stuff he does. There's just no other way around it.
This is North Pole currency. Unicorn poop.
Really?
It is indeed.
That's what you have to pay your
Little
tolls
known
with up
fact.
there, huh? Do you carry it around in your wallet?
You have a
What
bag
if it's,
for it.
You have a bag for it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start this lot off with, let's say, $50. We're going to go up in increments of 25, so hold on to your hats. $50, $75, $100. We do have multiples, so 100, 125, I lost everybody on 125. So let's go back to 110. All right, we got two people back, 110. All right, so 120. Well, it's at 110. You put your hand down at 110, so is it 110 over here? Okay, 110. Crystal still has it at 110. 115, anyone? 110 going once, 110 going twice. The proud owner of some unicorn poop.
Yay!
All right, folks, let me ask you a quick question. I want to hear a cheer, if you agree. Here? Who's a fan of the Dice Tower here? Let's hear it. Come on. Come on. Now, if I promise you that what I have here on this paper is pretty rad for any fan of the Dice Tower that attends Dice Tower Con, would you believe me? All right? So I expect this one to be popular, otherwise I'm gonna be disappointed in all y'all, all right? So let's be real here.
All y'all.
I mean, who doesn't love this guy right here, right? Sam, you're my favorite. I love you.
Thanks.
All right.
Appreciate
All right, right here, guys. This is your certificate for 4 tickets to the opening night dinner for Dice Tower Con with the Dice Tower crew for next year. That is 4 seats at the dinner. It is conveniently located right here. This is a fully plated 3-course meal. It's incredibly fancy. I felt highly overclassed by the meal.
Very good food.
4 tickets, that means, hey, you get this, you can have 4 dinners all to yourself and try all the entrees and eat all the desserts. There's no judgment here, because, let's be real.
Or you could invite
I'll
some
judge
friends.
a little.
Or you can absolutely take those 4 tickets for yourself, for your friends and family, as up to 4 people. This certificate right here, that is Tuesday night dinner. Tom is going to be there. The Dice Tower crew is going to be there. Little tables. It's very private. It's very intimate. It's a great chance to have some wonderful food with some pretty awesome people. So that is what is up for auction right now. Tuesday night, 2019 Dice Tower Con, dinner with the Dice Tower crew. 3-course meal.
All right, so that was 4 seats at a dinner that I think was probably pretty close to, I would say, around $40, $50 a plate.
Oh,
I
easy.
think the food
with
was
all the
definitely
courses,
that
yeah.
good.
And it was good.
So let's go ahead and start this off with $200. $200, all right. So how much? 500 right here. We have 500 down here in front. So let's go up to 550 if anybody wants that. 550. 550 is the bid. 500 is going once. 500 going twice, and sold. Another one? Man.
All right, we have another big box. This is a Song of Ice and Fire, the tabletop miniatures game. It is signed by one of the 2 designers, Michael Chinall, but I believe Eric Lang has promised to sign it as well. I mean, it's got a bunch of miniatures, really great for painting if that was something that you wanted to do. Also voodoo, because why not? It's from Mayday Games, by the way.
Now, I believe that we have something else that you don't know about.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that something I was not told about?
We were contacted by, Vernon and I were contacted by Pete Shirey from CMON, and we agreed to go ahead and paint this copy of Song of Ice and Fire, myself and Vernon Piper. And
Wait,
we're going to...
Vernon's actually painting right now. Is he just getting a head start? Is that what's going on?
We're fairly certain he does not sleep.
Yes.
He's in the back painting right now.
He was sitting there saying, I am wasting time by not painting.
Oh, hey.
So you're saying that Vernon and you have
Yes.
promised to paint this set.
Vernon
of
is
A Song of
going
Ice
to,
and Fire.
Vernon will paint the Lannisters,
I'm only
and
painting
I will
half.
paint the Starks.
Starks.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
and I will supervise.
What?
I can't paint, so
So-
I'll watch.
To sum up, we have A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yes.
The outside is signed by the designers. The
Correct.
inside will be signed, painted
Yes.
by you and Vernon and Voodoo.
Yes.
How can you lose?
That's
I can paint
probably
voodoo.
true. Just,
It's
just
what
like-
I use to paint.
You'll paint Voodoo? I
Yeah,
have no
okay.
idea if you can paint Voodoo.
All right, so
I can paint anything.
we've got basically a painted copy. What will happen here, excuse me, what will happen here is that Vernon and I will actually take this back with us and paint it, probably even do some videos so you can see the progress that we make on it as we go, possibly even do a playthrough of it. Before we send it back to you, we will pay for the shipping. Well, actually, CMON is going to be paying for the shipping for us, so that's all taken care of. So the only thing you need to worry about is giving the money that you bid for it and your address so that we can make sure it shows up at your doorstep at some point in the near future, I would imagine. So that is a painted copy of A Song of Ice and Fire and Voodoo. Let's go ahead and start this off at $500. All right, so we have $500. Anybody with $550? $550, $500 going once, $500 going twice. Sold.
All right, so we have some good stuff here. Thank you. That is heavier than I thought. Oh, okay. So we have Seventh Continent, published by Serious Pulp. This one, most innovative?
Yes.
Dice Tower Award. So
That is correct.
something fantastic there. And Voodoo. So, well, let's get that in shot here. Now, I haven't played this game, but I've been hearing amazing things about it. I like the fact that you can play it solo. I'm not a solo player, but I'm sure there are lots of people that are. What do you think we should start this at?
Let's go ahead and start with, say, $80. Let's say $80.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
150. We'll start it with 150 then.
Right
That's
off the
fine.
bat.
Thank you. All right, so $150. 160. All right, 170. 175 back here. Anybody back here? I'm seeing a bunch of hands pointing in this general direction. Where it's currently at 175, 185 will take it. 175 going once, 185 takes it. 185 right here,
Lots of
195.
game in the box.
195 will take it. 185 going once. 200 over here. 210 will take it. 210, anyone? 200 going once. 200 going twice. Sold.
All right, next up, we've got another one of my favorites. I'm feeling very lucky tonight. I kind of feel back for Mr. Summer.
That's a lot of stuff, too.
This is a lot of goodies. This game is Hiroshima Hex, top 5 of all time for me, easily. And you are not getting just the base game here, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at Hiroshima Hex, third version of that from Portal Games, of course. And you are getting 4 armies in there. On top of that, you are getting New York, Mephisto, Shiraj, Neo Jungle, Steel Police, Mississippi, Dancer, Iron Gang, Vegas, Death Breath. Check that out. It's my little seal of excellence. Uranopolis, Smart, and
The Unicorn Faction.
that'd be great.
Now,
And this is a pack of puzzle cards that you can play solitaire if you feel like doing so. You set up a puzzle on the board, and then you try to see how many moves you can win in. So if you want to warm up with that, you also get that. That is a lot of Hiroshima Hex, and it's a fantastic, fantastic game.
about your expertise, sir, what shall we start this?
Well, seeing as to how each of these lists for about 10 to 15, and the base game will be, what, 60? $100. It's
Okay.
very cheap.
$100 for a complete set of Hiroshima Hex. $100 right here. We have 2 at 100, so we go up to 110. Keep your arms up if you want. 110, 120, 130. Just put it down when you're not ready to go that far. 140, 150, 160. All right, lost both of you at 160, so we're back down to 150, 150. All right, we have 150 over here and right here, so 160, 160 right here. So 170 is the bid. 170, 160 going once, 160 going twice, and sold.
It's a small box, but it is an impressive package. The Princes of Deck Building Games. If you are not familiar yet with Shards of Infinity, this is a fabulous new deck building game by the Princes of Deck Building. We've got Gary Arndt and Justin Gary, the designers behind Ascension, with their new product that came out fairly recently. This box is open because it is signed by both of the designers. Shards of Infinity, if you're not familiar with it, you can unlock infinite damage, which, if I ever manage to actually do it, sounds like it would be really, really fun and exciting. But it's not that easy to do, thank goodness, right? Shards of
did it
Infinity
once.
right here. This is going to be big. This is going to grow. This game's really, really solid. And the reason why you care about that is similar to one of our previous packages. You get this box, you get it signed, you also get your likeness on a Shards of Infinity promo card in the future. This is a very early product. It's going to go on, and you can have your face in a product, in a game, forever and ever. So there you go, folks. Shards of Infinity, signed by the designers, and your face on a promo card in the future. There you go.
Start off with $50 then. $50. Anybody? $50? All right, everybody up. Everybody up. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 150, 160, 170. All right, 170, 180. Anybody? 180. 170 is the winning bid right now. 180 to take it. 170 going once, twice, sold.
All right, we have a few more things that are coming up, including a couple big things. But before we do that, we're going to announce the winners of our silent auctions over here. When I'm done announcing these, all these sheets are going to go over there. If you're one of the winners, you can gather your stuff, take it over, and pay over there. So, prototype kit and hide and more money. Barb Hirschwelder, 25 bucks. Same thing with dome crushers and a card caddy. Dustin Gervais, 25 bucks. More money, Twist of Fate, Nerdy Inventions, News at 11, Vault Wars, 3 card caddies. Andrew Brown, 30 bucks. Hide and Crosstalk and Mo Money and Nerdy Inventions and Twist of Fate in the game. Topper's Bag, 35 bucks. Nicole Kellett. Hide, I'm saying this a lot, and Crosstalk and Mo Money and Twist of Fate, Nerdy Inventions and the game Topper's Bag. Tiffany Crook for 40 bucks. A t-shirt of your choice from the same folks who make our t-shirts, and Hide and 3 card caddies, Twist of Fate, Nerdy Inventions, Melissa Saidu, 40 bucks. The Flow of History and Rolf and Crosstalk. Vincent, maybe. Van Cinsis. We got it, 40 bucks, all right. That's why you print. All right, Vikings Gone Wild and Twist of Fate. Bernell Vaughn, 40 bucks. Vikings Gone Wild and Nerdy Inventions. That's a great movie. Jason Jaros for 40 bucks. Boss Monster Collection and a Hide Game Topper Bag. Tim Stevens for 40 bucks. Welcome to Centerville and Vault Wars Dome Crushers. Paul Priest for 40 bucks. The Climbers and Whoosh and More Money. Twist of Fate, Nerdy Inventions and 3 card caddies. Paul Priest, 45 bucks. Navigador and Twist of Fate. Paul Priest, 50 bucks. Thanks, Paul. Twilight Struggle. Shane T. Bennett for 55 bucks. Osiris Justin Helgeson for 55 bucks. Sherlock Holmes and Nerdy Inventions and Crosstalk. Enyart for 60 bucks. Is that you? Yeah. All right. That's not, okay, I don't know. Chimera Station, Deluxeified and Galaxy Trucker Book and Crosstalk. Billy Martin for 60 bucks. Feudum, Tiffany Kellett for 62. Feudum from Nadine for 65 bucks. Deluxeified Chimera Station and Twist of Fate. Joe Kaplan for 65. Hide and Mo Money and 3 card caddies and a $100 gift certificate for 66 bucks. Well, that's a good deal. Hide and 3 card caddies and Nerdy Invention and Twist of Fate and another $100 gift certificate for 70 bucks. You guys should have been over there at this auction. Concordia Top Shelf Upgrade and Meeple Soares Upgrade for Catan and Dice Towers for 70 bucks. Oh, I didn't announce who won the last one, did I? Chad Opendahl. I got to give you some writing lessons, some of you. Concordia Top Shelf upgrade and Meeple Source upgrade for Katana Dice Towers. Michelle for $70. I'm not saying some of your last names because I can't read them. Terraforming Mars upgrade kit from Top Shelf Gamer and Onitama expansion. Tyler Jenkins, $70. Stone Age and Nerdy Inventions. Ben Williams for $77. Tudor and Onitama and Sensei's Path and Dice Tower Game Topper bag for Sean Burrill, $80. Tudor and Onitama expansion and Dice Tower and Game Topper bag. Samantha Mason for $80. Citadel of Time and Tokaido from James Enyart for $90. A box of unicorn poo. Mike Parkinson. Oh, come on. Oh boy, $100. Why couldn't someone outbid him there? All right, Clans of Caledonia and Scythe upgrade tokens and Dice Tower. Robert Williams, $100. Scythe Meeple Source upgrade and Scythe realistic tokens and Dice Towers and an Onitama expansion. Jimmy Dendy, $100. Grand Austria Hotel upgrade kit and Dice Toner upgrade. Food Chain Magnet upgrade kit and Onitama expansion. Robert Williams, $100. Terraforming Mars upgrade set. Dice Tower Smash Up Pack, Onitama expansion, Carl Hirschelder, $100. Pendragon from GMT, Stephen Kuhn, $101. We're going up. The Seventh Continent, and Mo Money. Vincent, $155. I think it's Vincent Linose. One of the Gloomhaven copies. Michael Ozalski, $170. Wait, hang on. No, I'm sorry. This was a 2-page thing. That was page 1. I'm sorry. I got you excited, Michael. Brendan Dabbs actually got it for $175. Oh, sorry. Seventh Continent and Hyde, Brian Donaldson, $175. And the other game canopy bag over here, Kristen Guerra, $235. It's a lot of money, guys. Thanks very much.
All right, next up we have a complete set for Champions of Midgard from Gray Fox Games. We have the base game, we have the Dark Mountains and Valhalla expansion box, which I believe fits the base game inside.
Fits everything, that's correct.
We have the largest playmat I have ever seen.
And it is, once you've used it, you won't want to not use it ever again. It's very awesome.
We have the Voodoo expansion, which is made by a different company. We have upgraded bits. We also have a lot of the promos. I'm not even sure what's in there, but it sounds like upgraded bits as well. But we also, I wanted to point out the Sezam promo, which is pretty rare these days. Also the Jalev the Adaptable, the Jason Levine promo. We could, if you want, leave that out if you want, but I imagine that if you asked Jason, he would be happy to sign that as well. A few other promos as well. It's pretty much everything made for Champions of Midgard.
Yes. This is the replacement coins that do have, unfortunately, stickers for them, but they do look good after you've got them all stickered up. So, all right, this is an amazing game. I was probably going to start somewhere around there. 200, who said that? I did not see. Okay, thank you. $200, the man in black up here in front, 200. All right, so we're gonna go to 225. We're gonna go increments of 225. So we have 225 back here, 250, 250 in red right here, 275 in the back, 300. 300, anybody? 275, okay, 300 in red. 325, 325, the man with the hat in his hand. 350. $350 is the next bid, 350. 325 going once, 325 going twice. Sold.
All right. Next up, oh, it's quite the mat. Well, something else quite large here, Gigamic Wooden Abstract Game. So these are quite large games. I'm hearing coffee table size. You will get to pick one of these of your choice to have. So that's up for auction, and that's going to be shipped to you. So you'll have to provide your address. And here again, Dogmite, $100 gift certificate. So you can get some nice personalized wooden pieces. So these are up for auction.
Okay, so we have a $100 gift certificate to Dogmite and a coffee-sized table version of a wooden abstract games, Gigomic.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start this off with $150. 150 right there, Mr. Tony. All right, 150 instruments to 25, so 175 over here. 200 back over here to Tony. 225, 250, 275. Okay, 250. His hand went down, so 250 is with Tony. All right, 250 going once. 275 down here in front. 275 in front. To 300 takes it. 300 will take it. 275 going once. 275 going twice. Sold.
Nicely done.
All right, next up, we've got another copy of Thunderstone Quest.
That's a workout.
Yeah, that'll put you to work. Thunderstone Quest, sealed, brand new. Besides that, we've got here, if you want to play with, as Tom likes to say, his favorite way to play, the epic mode, instead of having to go in here and remove cards, making sure you have one of each, which is what epic entails, instead, you have this right here. In here, you are going to find those, but also one of every single card in the game. So you shuffle that up, you're ready to play epic mode. So there you go, you got the base game, you got the epic mode, extra cards for that. What do you think, Sam?
Let's go with, let's start with 100. I think that's what we start the last one off
Fantastic.
at. So 100. All right. We have 100 right here. Let's go with increments of 25 since we do have a couple of different hands up. So 100, 125, 150, 200 we have here. 200, 225, 250, 300. 300 is the bid. 325 we'll take it. 300 going once, twice, sold. $300. Pretty sure that was definitely necessary. That's correct.
Right. All right, folks. What do you see up
Wow.
here? Come on now. This is a beauty. I'm a little tentative about touching this one and moving it around because it's so beautiful, and I can't believe I've got it in my hands right now. What you are looking at here, in case you're not familiar with, is the classic, the amazing Hero Quest full game system. This is a complete base set, and
And
yeah, that is the complete
Wow.
Elf
And it'll be
Quest
painted.
expansion.
And
This-
it will be painted by Mr. Vernon Piper. That's
I'm sorry,
correct.
what?
It will also be painted by Mr.
Yeah, I'll
Vernon
paint it.
Piper.
All right, Vernon. So not only are you going to
Nice.
get this,
The best thing about Hero Quest is the painted minis.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I hear.
Got it,
Super out of
Icebox
print.
laugh, I'll take
Super
it.
fun, classic game. Everybody wishes they had it. With the Elf Quest expansion, y'all, I mean, good luck finding that one, let alone painted. Now, the rumor is one figure has one broken arm, but I'm pretty sure that Vernon can fix that too easily,
Vernon
right?
will perform triage.
So complete, you can see the condition here. Everything is absolutely in both of these boxes for the base set and for the Elf Quest pack, right there, painted by Vernon.
Okay, we're going to start this off at 250. 300, 325, 325 in the back, 350, right there, 375, 400. Okay, there's a whole, okay, so there's a
Right,
couple
those hands
more
should
on
be staying up,
400,
folks.
425.
400 is a steal.
425 is the bid, 450 will take it.
Painted.
425 going once, 450 we'll take it. We have
All right,
another
there we go.
450 up here, so 475. Okay, 475, 500 we'll take it. 475, 475, 500.
There we go.
525,
Hands are still up, folks.
525, 550 we'll take it. 550 we'll take it. 525 to the man in the sweater. 525 going once.
There you go.
550.
It's complete.
550
Elf Quest.
going once. 575 will take it. 575 is there. 600 will take it. 575 going once. 575 going twice. Sold.
I know, right? I'm like, yeah. It only took 3 tries, but we got it right this time.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah. Yeah. After the
Yeah, it
third
only
time.
took him 3 tries. That's right. Yeah.
So here we are. Here we are again, the Gloomhaven. It is the Kickstarter version with the minis.
It has minis?
Minis.
Then I'll paint it.
Oh.
You're
Vernon.
gonna paint it.
I think I was
Vernon.
Hey,
asleep for the
Vernon.
last one. I'm sorry. I'll paint this one, though.
Vernon, I
Vernon,
have
don't
no
forget.
life, Piper.
Buddy, don't forget, sleep.
Yes.
Yes. So there you go.
Sleep
Added
is
bonus
optional.
of the painting.
Paint is mandatory.
The painting is, yes. That is dedication.
You do have a full-time job as well, sir.
I
Just
do,
wondering-
but it's, I mean,
Okay. All right. So we
During
have a painted version by Mr. Piper, Gloomhaven Kickstarter version with miniatures.
And will be signed.
And it will be signed by the designer.
Correct.
So let's start this off with 250 as well. 200,
wow.
500 right here.
Hello.
500. So we have 525. We'll take it. 500 is the bid. 525, we'll take it. 500 going once. 500 going twice. 525 takes it.
Very
550 will take it. 525. 550. Anyone?
Burning up the ante here.
525 going once. 525 going twice. Sold.
All right.
Woohoo! We're kind of lazy, so we're not going to bring this next lot up on stage. We're just
know-
going to leave it over here.
I
Get your
really-
own game collection.
I really thought you had left me off easy, but no.
One breath. Come on, dude. Do
All
it.
right, no. I'll say first, this is the tank.
The tank.
It is the largest game bag you will ever see.
Here, Eric, I'll walk around.
Oh, you want to model that?
I will
Please do.
model it.
So that is just part of what you'll get with this particular lot.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Come on, you can do this.
Crosstalk, Mo Money, Battle for Souls, Twist of Fate, Nerdy Inventors, Crazy Creatures of Dr. Gloom, Unpub, the cards for the game that give you Epic Thunderstone Quest, Close Encounters of the Third Kind in Shrink, Vikings Gone Wild, Twilight Struggle, Hyde, Entdecker, Brides and Bribes, Memoir 44, The Red Dragon Inn, War of Indines, Fate of Indines, the Red Dragon Inn Allies expansion, Epic Kingdoms, Robits, Onitama expansion, Alien Wars, Major General, Duel of Time, Dark is the Night, Noir of Indines, Resistor, North American Railways. This is the Fight of History, Terra and the Wolf, Unearth, Reclaim, Rebuild, Remember, Battle of Greyport, Gear and Piston, Sagrada, and a bunch of promos that Tom found in his drawer.
Oh, and Voodoo and Santa's bag.
Oh, look
Same
at
breath.
that.
Same breath.
All right, here we go. That's a huge lot of games. Let's go ahead and start this one off at 250. Even with that game bag, let's go with 275, shall we? $275, anybody. 275, we have two hands, just two hands up. So we have 275, 300. Just keep them up until you can't.
Don't forget about that bag, ladies and gentlemen.
325,
That's part of it.
350, 375, 400, 425. All right, back to 400, 410, 405. Okay, so we have one up. 405. So now we're going to go back to $10 increments. 415 to take it. 405 going once. 415 takes it. 405, 415, 425. 425. If you want it, 425 gets it. 415. 415 going once. 415 going twice. Sold.
All right. We're missing a few of the people who won their silent auctions over here, so make sure you come up and get it. We got a few of them over there yet. While we're waiting for that, we have our last lot here for tonight. We've already handed out badges 1 and 2 for the Dice Tower Convention 2019. I really do expect it to sell out quickly. These are 2 more badges and 4 hotel nights, all right? 2 badges for next year and 4 hotel nights. You don't have to worry about getting a hotel. It's there for you. And maybe we'll give you a copy of Voodoo, maybe.
And
All right.
Santa's bag.
Who wants to come to Dice Tower Con 2019? You can get it now.
All right, let's start
Also,
this one.
Vernon will paint your room.
With a number 7 painting brush. It might take a while. All right, let's go ahead and start this one off. This is 2 badges and 4 nights. So let's start this off with $500. I think that would be a good. $600 right here. $1,500 right here. 1500. 1500. $1,500 to the man in green. Let's go up to 1600. 1600. Anybody? 1600. Anyone? 1600. All right. 1600 here. 1700. 1700. 1700. All right. 1700. He's got it. 1800. It's yours if you want it. $1,800. 1700 going once. 1700 going twice. 1800 back here. 1800 back here. 1900, it's all yours. I might say it a little bit faster this time too. 1900. 18 is up here. 19 going once. 1900 going twice. $2,000. 2000. I said it faster. I did what I said I was going to do. $2,100. 2100. 2100 going once. 2000. Okay, 2100 back here. Going once. Going twice. Yes. 2200. It is not my fault. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me afterwards, please. 2300 at this point. 2300. 2300. 2200 going once. 2200 going twice. 2200 sold right here.
All right, let's give Sam a big round of applause for doing all that auctioning. We're also very thankful for everyone who donated, for everyone who bid. We will announce tomorrow as we get in our ending ceremonies on Saturday evening. We'll announce how much money we raised, because also we add in the raffle tickets that everyone has been buying here. And we want to thank you all very much for that. I want to thank the setup team. I want to thank the money team. I want to thank everyone who donated. It really does my heart good for this whole thing. I really appreciate it a lot. We're not raising this money. We're raising it to help other people. We're not doing it for personal gain, and it's just really nice of y'all to be part of that. All right, we're going to be coming back here at 9:30. We need to pause briefly to get some drinks and to reset. We're going to be doing top 5 overrated games. And all that goodwill we just accumulated, we plan to evaporate. So come on back, hear us trash your favorite games maybe, or you'll agree with me, I'm sure. But thank you so much. And don't forget, if you did some of the silent auctions, there's still some more up here. Please come and check on those. We'll see you in 20 minutes.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.